watched with interest last week to see whether or not Canada would be plunged into a federal election. Why last week? Because starting this week, Canada has 343 seats on offer at the next election. Last week, there were only 338. So what difference does 5 seats make, you ask? Well, 3 of those 5 seats are in Alberta. One is in BC and one is in suburban Toronto. At the moment, all 3 of those areas that have new seats coming are not friendly to the Liberals. Suburban Toronto has been friendly. For the last 3 elections, it's elected mostly Liberals. But now polls are showing things are swinging in the 905, as that ring around Toronto is called. They're swinging towards the Conservatives. They're 12 to 15 points ahead in that area in most polls. In BC, outside of the core in Vancouver, outside of those 7 seats in Vancouver that have Vancouver in the title, Vancouver Quadra, Vancouver Centre, all those ones. Aside from those 7, the Liberals are at risk of losing. In fact, in most places in BC, they're in 3rd place outside of downtown Vancouver. And you don't need to be told about Alberta. Alberta is the fastest growing province in the country. It gets 3 of the 5 new seats. And as a result, the Conservatives are likely to win 3 extra seats in Alberta. Currently, Alberta has 34 seats. It'll have 37 in the next election. 2 are Liberal, 2 are New Democrat, and the other 30 currently are Conservative. That's a trend I think you will see continue. In fact, I think you'll see the Conservatives expand. I would not be surprised, out of the 37 seats on offer in Alberta in the next election, I would not be surprised if the Conservatives won 36 of them. I don't think the Liberals will win either of the ridings that they have now. And I think the NDP will lose one of their 2. That's how much Justin Trudeau is detested in Alberta. I know he's detested in lots of places around the country, but he is even less popular in Alberta than his father was. And his father brought in the infamous National Energy Program. So why won't the NDP pick up a lot of Liberal votes in any of those places or in any other place in the country? Why is it that I think the Conservatives are poised to win somewhere over 200 seats out of the 343? I think they will win about 240. Some of the polling organizations put it at 207 to 230. I think it's going to be more than that. And why is that? Why are the NDP not benefiting from the Liberals' huge fall in popularity? Because they have closely aligned themselves with the Liberals. You hate the Liberals, you want them out of office, but who keeps them in office? It's the NDP. Why would you vote for the NDP when they're just forcing on you this government that you don't like? Why is it that if you voted NDP, it would be the same policies that the Liberals are already giving you? In fact, I was joking with a friend the other day that I think Justin Trudeau is Canada's first NDP prime minister, not because he caters to Jagmeet Singh and the NDP, but because he has views that would be more in keeping with the NDP than they are with the Liberal Party that most of us have known for all of our lives. So that's why 5 new seats. Doesn't seem like a lot, but that's why I think 5 new seats is a significant impact on the next election. And it's why I was surprised the Liberals didn't pull the plug when there were 338, because their margin is so razor thin. 5 seats could make the difference. I don't think it will. I think they're so far down in the polls now they can't come back. I think they could get rid of Justin Trudeau and they would still lose. They would. The next Liberal leader would be the Kim Campbell of the Liberal Party. You remember Brian Mulroney was detested at the end of his term. Kim Campbell came in, and she won only 2 seats in the next election. Changing the leaders of the Conservative Party at that point in the early 90s did not save the Conservative Party. And I think changing Justin Trudeau will not save the Liberal Party. But say there's a thin margin of error in all of this. 5 seats could make the difference. That's why the change from 338 seats at present to 343 seats is significant. For Post Media, I'm Lorne Gunter.